Welcome to the Roulette Master TV, where we go back in time to revisit unbelievable roulette systems of the past. Today's system is called My Favorite New Roulette System, and I think you're going to absolutely love this one. And let's just jump right in and get started. Here we go. This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you this incredible roulette strategy. It was sent in by one of my subscribers, Daryl. He said that he tested this for a while before he used it, did fantastic in testing, and now is winning with it at the casino, and can't wait to share it with you. So here we go, and let's go ahead and jump right into it and get started. We're going to be using $5 bets. We're going to look at the last three numbers that have spun on the wheel. And now we are going to exclude those three on street bets. So we're going to start out by placing those bets. Again, we're leaving out the 4, the 20, and the 28. So you can see we have 9 streets. That's 27 numbers covered, $45 total bet. It's a $2,000 bankroll system. And here we go. We're off and running. Okay, that's a nice $15 win. And whenever he says you reach a new session profit level, you go ahead and pick new streets. So if you get a win on the first one, go ahead and grab 3 new streets. So let's go ahead and place the bets again. We're going to leave out the 32, the 4, and the 20. There we go. We got our $45 bet, 27 numbers covered, $5 on each, and that's a 22 black. That's another win. So let's find new bets again. We're already up $30. We're going to leave out the 22, the 32, and the 4. Here we go. That's a $45 total bet. Again, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets. And that's a 14 red. Starting out fantastic. So again, every time we reach session profit, we're up 45 now. We place new bets. And the 14, the 22, and the 32 are going to be left out. Here we go. It's working great so far. And let's get those bets placed. Okay, another $45 bet, 27 numbers covered, and we're spinning away. That's a 35 black. That's another win. So whenever you have 27 numbers covered, you're going to get a lot of wins, but sometimes you'll have rough times as well. I'm going to go over all of that, and we're already up $60. So let's go ahead and place the bets again. We're going to leave out the 35, the 14, and the 22. We get rid of that one. That has the 22 in it. Okay, it's time to bet again. $45 total bet, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets. Here we go. That's a 33 black. That's another win. Fantastic. Already up 75. So now we're going to take those off. We're going to bet on everything except the 33, the 35, and the 14. $45 total bet. Again, 9 streets covered, and we're spinning away. Here we go. And that's a 21 red. Another win. So I like these systems where you get lots of wins. We're already up $90. Let's go ahead and we're going to exclude the 21, the 33, and the 35 on this one. There we go, 9 streets covered, $45 total bet, and here we go. That's a 15 black. Another win. We got a lot of numbers covered. We're going to get lots of wins, and we're already up $105. So let's place our bets again. We're going to leave out the 15, the 21, and the 33. Let's get that right. Okay, there's our $45 total bet, 9 streets. And we're spinning again. Here we go. That's a 17 black. All right, this is working great. We're already up $120. Now we're going to leave out the 17, 15, and 21. And those are all together, actually. Okay. All right, here we go. $45 total bet, 9 streets covered. That's a 31 black. That's another win. Wow, this is working fantastic. We're already up $135. Now we're going to leave out the 31, the 17, and the 15. Okay, $45 total bet. Again, 9 streets covered. This is working great. That's a 6 black. Another win. Oh my goodness. Up 150. Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to leave out the 6, the 31, and the 17. Okay, $45 total bet, 9 streets covered. And once we have some losses here, I will show you how to deal with that as well. And there's a double zero. Okay, we got one. Okay, so when we get a loss like that, we're going to keep the bets the same, and we're going to increase by 1 unit. So now we have a $90 total bet, and instead of 45. So here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, that is a win. That's a $30 win, and we're going to go ahead and reset now. So let's go ahead and we're going to find some new bets now. We needed 2 fresh spins though, because we have that 0 in there. Let's get those out of the way. That's a 20 black. So let's get 1 more spin, and then we'll have our 3 streets to avoid. And here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, so we're going to leave out the 23, the 20, and the 21. Actually, we need to spin again because the 20 and the 21 are in the same street. So here we go. That's a 27. And now we have 27, 23, 20. Okay, we can go ahead and place our bets now. And let's exclude those 3. $20, $23, $27. Oh, those are actually all together. Okay, here we go. All right, let's spin. $45 total bet again, base level. And we're off. That is a 7 red. That's a $15 win. We're up 150. Let's find some new bets. 7, 27, and 23 are the ones we're going to leave out. There we go, $45 total bet, and we're spinning away. Here we go. That's a 31 black, and that is a loss. So we're going to increase all of those by 1 unit and spin. This will be a $90 total bet now. And it's important now that we remember where we were at session profit-wise. That's really important. And you can see we're already back to that 135. If you get a win right away, go ahead and restart. Be safe about it. And let's exclude the 20, the 31, and the 7 now. Okay, $45 total bet, and we're spinning away. And that's a 33 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to increase those by 1 unit. Now we have a $90 total bet instead of 45. And we'll see if we get another loss or if we get a win. That's a 2 black. That's a win, so we'll go ahead and reset. Actually, now we're down to 120. So according to his system, we would need to actually keep the bets the same since we got a win and we're not in session profit. So we'd be at 90 again here. Here we go. And that's a 6 black. Okay, that's a win. And now we can restart. So glad we paid attention to that. 2, 6, and 33 we're going to leave out. Okay, $45 total bet, base level again, and we're spinning away. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a nice win. So we've reached new session profit at 165. Now we're going to leave out the 25, the 6, and the 2. Okay, $45 total bet, base level still. Here we go. That's an 8 black. It's another win. We have reached new session profit at 180. And we'll be leaving out the 6, the 8, and the 25. Okay, $45 total bet. 9 streets covered, 27 numbers, and that's a 17 black. That's a win. Up 195. This is working fantastic. Now we're going to leave out the 17, the 8, and the 25 streets. And here we go. Okay, $45 total bet, 27 numbers covered. 9 streets, and we're off and running again. That's a 12 red. That's a win. New session profit again. We're up 210. Look at that. This is incredible. 8, 12, and 17 we're going to leave out now. There we go. $45 total bet. Again, 27 numbers covered. 9 streets. And let's see if we reach new session profit again. That's a 31 black. We did. We are up $225 already. What a deal. Now we're leaving out 12, 17, and 31. And here we go. 27 numbers, $45, base level. That is a 15 black. That's another win. New session profit again. We're up 240. Wow, this is just working incredible. 12, 15, and 31 now. Okay. $45 bet, base level. We're spinning again. Here we go. And that's a 10 black. That is a loss, so we will increase by 1 unit. From it goes from 45 to 90. Here we go. That's a 29 black. That's a win. And let's go ahead and restart. So 29, 10, and 15 are going to be excluded. Whoops, I need to take the 15 off there. Okay, there we go. $45 total bet. Again, back at base level. And 27 numbers covered. That's 18 red. Wow, what an incredible system. We're already up 240. 10, 18, and 29 we're going to leave out. Okay, $45 base level bet again. 27 numbers covered. 9 streets. Here we go. 13 black. Another win. New session profit. 255. Wow. 13, 18, and 29 we're going to leave out. All right, $45 total bet. Here we go. This is a lot of fun. And that's a 34 red. Another win. You're going to win a lot when you have this many numbers covered, and we're already up 270. 13, 18, and 34 we're going to leave out. So let's do that. Okay. Make sure we get those bets right. There we go, $45 total bet. Base level still, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets, and that's 21 red. Another win. New session profit again, up 285. 13, 21, and 34 are the numbers to exclude. All right. All right, there we go. $45 total bet, base level. And that's a 00. That's definitely a loss. Okay, so you can see we're up 285. We're going to rebet and add a unit. So now we have $90 total. Here we go. That's a 27 red. Okay. And if it's within $10 or so of session profit, go ahead and restart though. Now that we have that 00 in there, we need 3 fresh spins or 2 more because we don't want to include that 0 with the bets. So let's do that, and then we'll get some fresh numbers and restart. Here we go. Well, this system is doing fantastic. And we have 627.35 now. Here we go. Fix that one. $45 total bet. And we're spinning away. Here we go. It's a 29 black. That's a win. Back up 285. So just because we were very close to session profit, we already made it up, so we're good. 629.35 we're going to leave out. So 629 and 35. Here we go. $45 total bet. I love this. This is working fantastic. And that's a 15 black. Another win. New session profit. $300 profit. Wow. 15, 29, 35 are going to be uncovered. Okay, $45 total bet. And we're spinning away. Here we go. That's a 7 red. Another win. $315 profit. This is awesome. 7, 15, 29 are uncovered. $45 total bet, 27 numbers, 9 streets. Here we go. That's a 19 red. It's another win. We're up $330. 7, 15, 19 we're going to exclude. Here we go. Get those bets right, and we have $45 total base level bet again, and we're off and running. That's a 4 black. That's a win. We're up $345. We're going to leave out the 4, the 7, and the 19 now. Here we go. Okay, $45 total bet. We're spinning away. This is a lot of fun, and I love this. That's a 23 red. Another win. New session profit, $360. 419 and 23 are coming out now. Okay, 2 of those are real close together. $45 total base level bet, and we're spinning again. I love this system so far. This is working fantastic. That's a 35 black. Another win. We're up 375. We have the 4, the 23, and the 35 uncovered. Okay, here we go. There we go. $45 total base level bet. And we're spinning. Here we go. That's a 30 red. It's another win. New session profit, $390. 23, 35, and 30 uncovered. $23, 30, 35. There we go. Oh, actually, I think I missed one there. 23, 30, 35. Oh, I put one on the 23. Here we go. And 23, 30, 35. There we go. $45 total bet. Back on track. Here we go. That's a 33 black. Another win. New session profit, 405. Wow. 33, 30, 35. It's basically just the last three here that are uncovered. And that's a $45 total bet. Here we go. Base level. Back at it. 28 black. That's a loss, so we will increase by 1 unit. And we're at $90 now instead of $45. And if we lose, we would increase again. If we don't lose, we keep the bet the same until we're in session profit. And finally, we had 2 back-to-back losses. So let's increase all these by 1 unit now. And here we go. So you can see we lost 90. The first one we lost 45. So we had lost 135. We were at 273.70. We were just over $400. So that's good to remember. Now we have a 135 total bet. And here we go. We're going to try to get back close to session profit before we restart. And that's 11 black. That's a win. We are not there yet. So we just rebet and spin. We're going to stay at this 135 level until we get back to session profit. If we lose, we'll increase by 1 unit. Okay, that's another win. We're at 360 now. We're just going to rebet and spin. If we win, we keep it the same. If we lose, we'll increase by a unit. That's a 33 black. And that's another loss, so we will increase again. And this is why I'm playing these systems longer, even though this system looks fantastic. I'm playing these systems longer so that you guys can see the good and the bad with good numbers and bad numbers on every system. And that's a 13 black. That's a win. So we're at 285. We're just going to stay at this 180 level until we get in session profit. Or if we lose again, like we just did right there, we're going to have to increase. And this is another one where he said get up a good amount and walk out. And we got up pretty quickly. So remember that when you're judging this at the end, that we did get up really high early, and we're at 225 total bet now. And we could have walked multiple times, but I'm going to play longer so you guys can see what happens when you get really bad numbers. And you can see we're at 180 right now. We're going to stay at this 225 level until we lose again or we reach session profit. And that's a 16 red. That's another win. We're getting 75 apiece right now. We're at 225 total bet. This is why you need the $2,000 bankroll. And we haven't needed it so far, but you never know when it becomes necessary. There's another win, and we're at 330. We're going to bet again at 225. See if we can get another win. That's a 5 red. That's another win. And that's close enough to session profit right there. We go ahead and we restart. So 519.16 will be the next bet, excluded. Let me make sure I leave that 5 out. Okay, there we go. $45 total bet. And we're spinning away. That's a 9 red. Now we're back to winning. We're already back up 420. Now we're going to exclude the 5, the 9, and the 19. There we go, $45 base level. Man, I love this system. This is just working great. We even had some, some problem numbers there, and we came out of it really good. And we're up 435 now. Now we're going to leave out the 5, the 9, and the 16. All right. Absolutely love this so far. We're betting 45 again, base level. Here we go. That's a 6 black. That's a loss, so we will increase by 1 unit. Now we have 90 instead of 45. Each of those $5 bets went to 10, and that's a 33 black. That is a win, so we're up 420, and that's close enough to session profit. Let's restart. 6, 16, and 33 will be excluded. And again, you don't have to be exactly at session profit as long as it's close and you're up. Restart, be smart, and here we go. $45 total bet, and we're off and running again. Because you can make up the 10 or 15 you're off pretty quickly with this. And there it is right there. We're up 435 now. New bets, 6, 19, and 33. We'll leave out. All right. There we go. $45 total bet and spin. And Daryl, this has been a fantastic, fun system today, and I really appreciate you sending this in. So we're up 450 now, and the 1, the 19, and the 33 will be excluded. There we go. $45 total bet. Excuse me. And we're spinning away. That's a 30 red. That's another win. New session profit, 465. 119 and 30 will be excluded. Oh, don't want to bet on it. Here we go. All right, $45 total bet, and we're spinning away. Here we go. Boy, this has been doing fantastic. 10 black. Another win. Up 480. And now we'll exclude the 1, the 10, and the 30. Okay, $45 total bet, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets. Back at the base level, and that's an 8 black. Another win. We are up $495. And now we're going to exclude the 8, the 10, and the 30. There we go. $45 total bet, 27 numbers. And we're spinning. That's a 21 red. All right. $510 in profit. We're going to exclude the 8, the 10, and the 21. Here we go. Well, this is just a lot of fun, and we're up 45 now. I'm loving this system, and here we go. That's a 21 red. There's a loss, so we will increase by 1 unit. Now we'll have $90 total bet. We increased all those by 5, and that's a 27 red. That's a win. And that's really close enough to restart. We're close to that. We were just over 5. Let's go ahead and restart. Be smart. We do need one more spin, though, because we have 2 21s back to back, and they're in the same street. Obviously, it's the same number. And now we have 9, 21, 27 to exclude. Here we go. And here we go, $45 base level bet, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets, and 7 red is the number. That's a loss. So we will increase. All right, now we'll have 2 units of 5 on each. And that's a 29 black. That's a win. And let's see here. Let's stay there one more time. We're not quite close enough to session profit. We'll stay at 90 again. Here we go. That's a 12 red. All right, now we can restart. We're up 5-10. And 7, 12, and 29 we'll leave out. Here we go. Okay, $45 base level bet. Again, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets, and that's a 34 red. All right, up 525. And now we'll exclude the 12, the 29, and the 34. Let's get those bets down. 12, 29, 34. There we go. There's our $45 base level bet, and we're spinning away. Here we go. That's a 1 red. That is a win. We are up $540. I can't tell you how much I love this. 1, 12, and 34 will be excluded. Okay, $45 total bet, and we're spinning. Here we go. That's an 8 black. That is a win. New session profit, $555. Wow. 1, 8, and 34 we will leave out now. Whoops, I put 1 on 1. Here we go. There we go. There's our $45 bet. Base level. Still doing fantastic today with Daryl's system. That is a 20 black. That's another win. We're up 570. Now we're going to leave out the 1, the 8, and the 20. Wow, what a deal. I'm absolutely loving this. And $45 total bet, and we're spinning away. And that's a 9 red. That's a loss. So we will increase by 1 unit. $5 more on each, and let's spin. Let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. That's another loss. So back-to-back losses. Now we're going to increase all of them by 5 again. And here we go. Okay, 135 total bet after we increased those by 5. We're seeing some bad numbers. We got tested a little bit earlier, but finally seeing some bad numbers again. And you can see we're not in session profit yet. We're not too far off. So let's go ahead and stay at 135 for one more spin. See if we can get another win. That's a 30 red. There we go. That's close enough to session profit. We're at 525. Let's restart. And the higher you get in profit, the more leeway you have there. 21, 28, and 30 are the ones we're going to leave out. Oh, actually, those ones, let's clear that out. We have 2 in the same street. So let's get one more spin here. See what we get. That's a 15 black. And we have 28, 30, 15. We need one more spin. That's to get rid of those, the 2 that are in the same street. That's a 2 black. Okay, now we have 2, 15, and 30 to exclude. And let's do that. There's our $45 base level bet. Man, this is doing fantastic. Daryl's new roulette system. It is incredible. That's a 34 red. It's another win. $540 of profit. Now we're going to leave out the 2, the 15, and the 34. Okay, $45 total bet. Here we go. That's a 35 black. That is a loss. So we will increase by 1 unit. Now we have 10 on each, $90 total bet instead of 45. And there's 11 black. That's a win. So let's go ahead and stay there for one more spin. We're still at 90. Here we go. That's a 28 black. It's another win. We're good to start over. We're at 555 profit. 11, 28, and 35 we will leave out. Here we go. All right, $45 total spin. Here we go. Man, this is incredible. Thank you, Daryl. That's a 17 black. And that's another win. New session profit, 570. Now we'll leave out the 11, 17, and 28. All right, let's do that. And 11, 17, 28. Get the bets down right. Here we go. There we go. Actually, I messed that up. Let's see what I left out. Oh, I got the 11 on there. 11, 17, 28. Having trouble getting these bets down on this one. There we go. There's our $45 total bet. We're back in, running again. Here we go. And that's a 1 red. That's a win. New session profit, 585. 117.28 we will leave out. Okay, $45 total bet again. Base level, 27 numbers covered, 9 streets. Gives you lots of chances to win. There's a 34 red, and that's a new session profit level, $600 in profit. Now we have the 1, the 17, and the 34 to leave out. Here we go. Okay, $45 total spin, base level. Man, this is incredible. And that is a 20 black. Another win, new session profit, 615, 120, 34 we'll leave out. And then I put the bet on the 1. Okay, 1, 20, and 34. Here we go. There we go. $45 total bet, base level. And we're spinning away. Here we go. That is a 32 red. Another win. We are up $630. Wow. Now we have 32, 34, and 20 to leave out. Let's get those bets down. Oh, I missed the 20, or I'm sorry, no, I got that right. The 32 and the 34 are the other ones. So it's the last two. There we go. There's our our $45 total base level bet. Again, 27 numbers covered. That's a 19 red. And that is a loss. So we will increase by 1 unit and spend $90 total bet now on the 27 numbers. And that's a 5 red. That's a win, and that's close enough to session profit. Let's restart. Now we got 5, 19, and 32 that we're going to leave out. Here we go. All right, $45 total bet. And I've been playing a long time, and it has been doing fantastic. That's a good sign. And there's another win. So I think as long as we've played, we can end this right here with $630 of profit. Nice job, Daryl. Thank you for sending this in. That is fantastic. Again, $2,000 bankroll system, which we never even really needed, but it's good that you have it there. And you're playing 27 numbers, 9 streets. Increase if you lose, stay the same if you win till you're in session profit. That is really fantastic, and I really enjoyed playing it today. Thank you again for sending it in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel, but don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. I think you're going to love this community. The people in it are fantastic, and so please subscribe, but do it for yourself. I think you will love it. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody. Enjoy this great strategy sent in by Daryl.